faster than previous strains. Now, dengue cases are expected to reach 10,000 this weekend. The authorities say the actual count will be updated tomorrow. As of Friday, the number was 9,960. Ms. Fu stressed it's important for everyone to keep their surroundings free of mosquito breeding sites, and dengue fever patients can help stop the virus from spreading.
For patients of dengue fever, it's also important for them to protect themselves from the mosquitoes. We have to stop the mosquito to human, human to mosquito transmission in order to control the incidence of dengue.
Ms. Fu was speaking at the Yuhua Open House today. She also launched a fundraising drive with retailer Gain City. These Loving Heart Joy trucks, which double up as coin banks, are sold for $10 each. The money will go towards buying a wheelchair-enabled passenger van for Yuhua Loving Heart Multi-Service Center. This year's Assisi Hospice Charity Fund Day has set a target to raise $900,000 through fun and games. Joining the celebrations at SJI International School were Minister of State for Trade and Industry Teo Ser Luck and CEO of Temasek Holdings Ms. Ho Ching. Assisi Hospice cares for people whose lives have been affected by life-limiting illnesses. Organizers feel more education and public awareness are needed for people to understand hospice care is not the same as hospital or nursing home care. Instead, it's about providing the best care available so that patients can live life to the fullest right up to the end. A highlight of this year's event is the cycling fundraiser by Lim Wee Yin. Starting on 28 April in southwest China, he cycled 5,000 kilometers to arrive at the Charity Fund Day. In Malacca, he was joined by a team of 13 cyclists, comprising friends and 9 staff from Sembcorp, who cycled 270 kilometers to Singapore. Now, some 220 Conservancy cleaners working in Tampines got a day off today. It's Tampines Town Council's way of showing its appreciation to the cleaners as part of International Cleaners Day. Banners were put up to keep residents in the loop and to urge them not to litter. Still, a small core of cleaners remained on duty today at markets, food centres and neighbourhood centres.
It's also to demonstrate to residents the efforts and the work of the cleaners. So if today it's not clean, what is the difference the state is seeing, and that hopefully they would then appreciate the work of cleaners. At the same time, it's also a call to residents to help by not littering, so that there'll be less work for cleaner and that the environment will be cleaner for everybody.
The Lion City Cup final is currently underway with SC Corinthians squaring off against PSV Eindhoven. SC Corinthians is leading PSV by a goal, Leonardo Lima scoring in the 43rd minute. Well, earlier German side Eintracht Frankfurt clinched 3rd place, edging out Arsenal 3-2. Eintracht's Adrian Matuszewski was the hero with 2 goals. He opened the scoring in the 9th minute before getting the second in the 27th minute. Marvin Deal got the German side's 3rd in the 45th minute. Arsenal pulled one back when the second half started, courtesy of Tolaji Bola. Chris Willock scored in the 67th, but it was too late as Eintracht secured 3rd place. In the All-Singapore contest for 5th place, the Singapore Under-16 thumped their Under-15 compatriots 4-1. Adam Hakim headed in the opener for the Under-16s in the 3rd minute, but the younger Lions came roaring back with Shukri Bashir equalising in the 11th minute. The Under-16 regained the lead when Shafiq Irawan scored with a scorching volley in the 36th minute. Andin Adi added another in the 58th minute before Lionel Tan made it 4-1 in the 66th minute. Well, this has been Singapore Tonight. That's IT Uploaded is up next. And it's quite a packed episode tonight. Timothy Goh will have more from the Apple WWDC.
It's easy to share with people near you.
He also took out the Microsoft Surface Pro for a spin and took pictures with Samsung's NX300 smart camera. Stay tuned.
Every entrepreneur has a story to tell. I started with a passion and a mission of exterminating pests some 22 years ago. Sacrifices were made, but I still held to my gut feel and beliefs. I found my way to success. I still remember winning that award, a national pride, which best symbolizes years of hard work. It's not easy, but the journey is worth it. That's my story. Tell us yours.
All-new MeRadio.sg, MediaCorp's brand new music portal, created exclusively for music lovers like you. You can not only buy and download songs or albums, you can also send them as gifts to friends. Members can follow their favorite artists and DJs to enjoy these exclusive playlists.
Where's the playlist going? Well, just follow like you'll see.
Catch up on the latest music news. Be informed of upcoming concerts in town. It's all right here on the all-new MeRadio.sg. Log on now.
Let the journey begin.
That's IT uploaded.
Hello everyone, I'll jumpstart this week's episode with a roundup of Apple's announcements made at the WWDC in San Francisco. While fanboys were all oohs and ahs, critics say they've seen this all before in an Android. I'm going to stay out of the debate and let you decide.
As you move the device in your hand, it actually tracks your motion.
This is the new face of Apple's iPhone. Besides the nifty motion tracking screen, the new iOS 7 boasts a more streamlined design and a new color palette.
We've got some thunder brewing. Oh yeah. Some heavy snow here in the North Pole.
But the changes are more than skin deep. The new software also features a new anti-theft function, which requires an owner's ID and password before a stolen iPhone can be wiped clean or reactivated. The company also refreshed its line of MacBook Airs with improved components to make them run faster.
The thing that excited me the most is the battery life for the laptops, because that's something that that's a problem I'm encountering so often.
For music lovers, Apple is launching an internet radio service, iTunes Radio. It will be built into the music app and stream songs for free. Also at the conference, Apple revealed that it will be dropping its decade-long practice of naming its Mac operating system updates after big cats. Instead, it's paying homage to geology. The next version of Mac OS X will be called Mavericks, after an undersea rock formation at a California bay. Now let's have a look at some new tablets out in the market today. When I did a hands-on review of the Surface RT a couple of months ago, I lamented about not being able to install the Chrome browser and pretty much any other app that wasn't on the Windows App Store. And that was a major turnoff for me. Now the Microsoft Surface Pro version is here in Asia, so we took it out for a spin. After all, I was told the Surface Pro is more a PC than a laptop. Put the Surface RT and the Pro side by side, and you can't really tell which is which until you take a closer look. The Pro is slightly thicker and just a few more grams heavier, but that's what you'd expect in a unit that can really do a lot more. The Surface Pro is powered by the real Windows 8 Pro version, and inside it is powered by the Intel Core i5 processor. It has 4 gigabytes of RAM and comes with 64 gig or 128 gig of solid-state storage. So looking at those specs, one would think this is a laptop disguised as a tablet. Or is it a tablet trying to be a laptop? Well, that can be answered by switching it on. The Surface RT boots instantly like a tablet, but the Surface Pro takes slightly longer to start up. There is a digital pen that comes with the Pro, which can be used for precision tapping, sketching, or writing notes with. On paper, the Pro has a battery life of just 5 hours compared to 8 to 9 hours on the RT version. And because the Pro behaves more like a laptop, Chrome and Firefox browsers are supported. And since we already got your attention, I was told by my bosses to remind our viewers that you can now download the Channel News Asia app to your Windows devices. It is available in the Windows Store. By the way, you can also download the Channel News Asia app in your iPhone, Android, and your BlackBerry devices. Another Windows 8 tablet I'm going to show you now is a sturdy one built for the road warrior. Channel News Asia's Stefan Loh gets his hands dirty with a Dell Latitude 10.
What makes the Latitude 10 corporate friendly is that it runs the full version of Windows 8 Pro, which means it supports all your favorite desktop software, including programs that run on older versions of Windows. It even comes pre-installed with Microsoft Office. The good thing about having Windows 8 on this tablet is the split screen feature. Two apps can be displayed simultaneously for heavy multitaskers. Battery life is excellent, over 10 hours of use on a single charge. The battery pack is also swappable, useful for business travelers who may not have the time to charge their tablet. On board, there is a USB 2.0 port, a mini HDMI jack, and an SD card slot, convenient to upload pictures from your camera. The tablet has a 10.1-inch display, but the screen appears small because of the wide bezel. Images, though, are crisp and bright. Design-wise, the Latitude 10 isn't exactly what I would call stylish. You won't turn heads with this tablet, but it is sturdy. One of the things that I like about this tablet is its durability. Its front display is coated with scratch-resistant Gorilla Glass, which means I can do this. Or if you have butterfingers like me, and, well, you know better than to do this. So, what do I think? Well, for me, the Latitude 10 isn't the lightest, fastest, or the best looking. It's not even the most affordable. Plus, you'll have to fork out extra for a keyboard. But I found the Latitude 10 gave me the performance of a PC in the convenience of a tablet. It's got business-friendly features that keep you productive on long-haul business trips, with enough power for some fun at the same time.
Samsung has come a long way in the digital camera segment, and today's offering, the NX300 system, is not just a digital camera, but a smart one at that. Samsung insists this consumer camera is so good, it blurs the lines between everyday picture taking and professional photography. Here's a list of its features. The 20-megapixel advanced sensor with a hybrid face detection autofocus and contrast autofocus system take 8 frames per second shots, and that is supposed to bring real-life colors to your pics. And it can take fast motion and yet give sharper images. Speaking of fast, Samsung says this is the fastest camera in its class at the moment, with a shutter speed of 1/600th of a second. Did I mention it is a smart camera as well? The NX300 lets you sync pictures from your camera to your mobile devices, which means you can post them up instantly on your social media pages linked to your devices. Or better yet, just wirelessly share them right from the camera itself. The NX300 has all the bells and whistles of an all-in-one imaging machine. Filters, effects, editing tools, you name it, it's here. Together with a standard lens and the next-generation image processor, the NX300 can also shoot images and videos in 3D at a flick of a switch. Simply put, this is the most powerful Samsung consumer camera ever produced to date, sending a message to competitors out there that Samsung's imaging unit is ready to hit the big time. On the Next Dance IT, we have all the highlights from the E3 gaming conference in Los Angeles, and we'll also check out what Samsung has up its sleeves with a major announcement scheduled for later this week. I'm Timothy Go. That's it.
About 45% of people surveyed have some sort of allergy disease. Allergies, if left untreated, can lead to poor work performance as well as affecting your overall quality of life. Through this seminar, you'll be able to recognize the common symptoms of allergy.